Hi, I'm Dorinda from Primordial Door Tarot, and I'm here to do a Leo reading today for March 29th to March 31st, 2025. I'm using the Thoth Tarot deck, and I'm going to do a Celtic Cross, and that's D-O-R-I-N-D-A, YouTube, like my name spelled right, if you don't mind. Thank you. All right, at this time, I'd appreciate it if you could hit the like and subscribe button. Costs you nothing to subscribe, and it helps me build this channel, and I really appreciate it. Thank you. I do. For Leo, please. Just gonna cut the deck. For Leo. Okay, calling upon the universe. Can I have some cards for Leo, please? Can I have some cards for Leo? For Leo. Give me some messages for Leo. For Leo, please. For Leo. Give me a card for Leo, please. Okay, 2 flipped over. All right. Okay, Leo, bottom of the deck, see overall. Okay, Leo, we have Venus in Aries, 4 of Wands completion. All right, you're very admired. People love you. You've mastered some skill or something in your lifetime, and people are in awe of you. But now it's completed. It's time to move on and have another challenge in your life. Some kind of other challenge. I think maybe in love, maybe. This maybe was a work situation. You know, you mastered a skill of something, a business, something like that. And now you can't take it any higher. There's nowhere else to go. So it's time to start with something new and give yourself a new challenge, Leo. All right. You always got to be working at the new thing. You know, you're never stuck. You always want new. Everybody wants new. Okay, there's a few people here. Okay, present situation, Leo. You've got Mercury in Cancer, 3 of Cups abundance. Okay, Leo, so you got a bit of money and you're living in a pretty decent spot. All right? And you got some abundance. So you've completed something. Now it's time to start something new, whether that's a love opportunity or a new job or doing this, you know, your job a different way. You know, instead of going to the office, you work at home or something like that. Some new project. But you got enough abundance to start it now. You know, it's over and now you got a bit of wealth and you got more options. The money gives you a little bit more options, right, to do things in life. Okay, so that's a great place to be. Okay, your challenge is the Queen of Cups. All right, well, she's all about love, this one. Sensuality, sexuality, desires, temptations, pleasures, love, all about love. Okay, Leo, perhaps you're looking for some love in your life. Perhaps the thing that's over and completed is a love affair of some sort, and maybe it's over. And you're looking for a different queen now, maybe. Maybe you're looking for love. And that's your challenge, is the looking for love, Leo. So something's over. Could be a relationship. You got a bit of money to start something else. And you're looking for the Queen of Cups. All right. To make your life more complete. I think it's about love. That's what I think it is. Okay, so below we have the Sun in Aries, 3 of Wands, virtue. Okay, well, this is a new beginning energy as well. All right, of course you're virtuous. Everybody can count on you. You know, you show up, you get the job done. You don't shy away from work, Leo, but you see the sun in behind here? That's a new beginning, like a spring-like beginning. It's spring now. So there's new beginnings. So maybe this is a new beginning in love, Leo. That's what I think. I think there's a new beginning in love coming at you that you're thinking about. Okay, Leo, that's what I'm getting here. Something new. All right. In your past position, which could be yesterday, could be last week, could be 2 years ago or 10 years ago. We have Venus in Cancer, 2 of Cups, love. Okay, Leo, so you've been thinking about it for a while. Maybe you've been thinking about this queen for a while. Okay? And then the other thing died. And I said that. You're thinking about love. And this could be yesterday. You know, could be 2 years ago. Could be, you know, whenever. Last week. All right, Leo? So I think you're looking for some love. All right? All right. So, your future position is the Knight of Discs. Okay, well, this is the man. He comes riding in on that Shire horse, and that's a beautiful horse. This is solid, steady energy. He's about entrepreneurship and building something new and something creative. He carries that disc of creativity there, and he's looking for fertility. He's looking to build his enterprise. And, of course, he's looking for his queen as well, right? He's looking for his queen as well. But this is a solid, steady energy that can be counted on. Okay? So this is in your future. So perhaps you're going to use this type of energy, you know, to attract your Queen of Cups or something and build something new, build a new life. That's what I'm getting here now. That you're going to use this type of energy to build your new life, your new situation when you find your queen. And something new is starting. It's new enterprise, new love situation, new business situation, something like that. That's what's happening. This is a beautiful energy. This is awesome. Awesome, beautiful energy. Yeah, that's the man. All right. You want to have his energy because then you can create. Beautiful. Okay, your near future. Leo. I think this is you in this reading. There's a few people here. You have the Prince of Wands. I think that's you. Okay, he's fiery, dynamic. He's charming, charismatic, magnetic. And he's flying in there. And he's looking for his princess. Okay? And he wants to start his new entrepreneurial enterprise as well. You know? Because he wants to build. And he wants to get the new relationship. And he does not get denied. He is never denied. He gets what he wants in the end. And I think this is you, Leo. Hot and fiery, charming, magnetic. That's you. All right? And you're going after some love. That's what I think. That's what I think. You're going after some love, Leo. Some new kind of love. And you're going to use that Knight of Discs energy to, you know, build the new situation. All right? So that's good. That's what I think's happening here. That is you, Leo, looking for a new thing to start. You know, because something's over. Something's over and you want that new spring-like energy to start something new. And it is spring. It is. I can hear the birds outside. They're at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. They're just going crazy out there, even though it's freezing rain. You know, it's spring, according to them. All right, internally, you have the Prince of Swords. Another person showing up here. But this one here rules communication and speaking and articulation. And he's highly intelligent, super intelligent. Of course, he's looking for his princess as well. And he's looking to build his own enterprise as well. But he's very smart. And this is internally. So you're very smart, Leo. And this guy's probably super great at, you know, computer skills and all that kind of stuff. He's a master at it, you know, because he's highly intelligent. He's got everything together, this one. Okay, and so I think that's, you know, a bit of you too. You're internally, you're thinking smart. You know what you're doing. And you're thinking right, Leo. That's beautiful. That's your internal. It's very sharp. Your brain's working great. Okay, Leo, in your environment, you have the Ace of Cups. Well, this is excitement and joy and a new love being offered to you. And it's somewhere out there in the world looking for you. And look at this. I thought it was about love. I thought it was. Okay, so we got the Two of Cups. We got the Queen of Cups. We got the Ace of Cups. Okay, Leo? I think you've completed something there, and now you're looking for the new Ace of Cups, Leo. That queen somewhere out there in the world. That's what I think's going on here. All right. You got a little abundance. So, you know, you can go and find her. All right. That's beautiful. I love that. That's a beautiful new thing starting. Completion, new thing. Something's completed, going after the new thing. New thing in love, actually. Okay, Leo, in your hopes and fears, you have Jupiter in Libra, 4 of Swords, truce. Okay, so there's no squabbling or fighting, you know, around that last relationship's completed now. And the 4 of Swords is about releasing things that have been holding you back in life. Now, it could be thought patterns and belief systems, I think. Just the way you were raised, what you thought, the way you were raised, the belief systems. You know, but you can change that because a belief's only a thought you've been thinking, and you can change the thought you're thinking. And this is about releasing some of those things that have been holding you back in love. That's what I think. And now you can, you see a better perspective on things, and you know what kind of things you got to release and, you know, just ease up on, right? And change your patterns and get rid of those belief systems that just aren't working for you anymore. It's holding you back from love, actually. Okay, Leo? That's what I'm sensing here. And, you know, this is you, the hot, fiery Leo guy here. Okay, or lady. All right. The final card in the outcome of this reading, Leo, we have Major Arcana. We have the Chariot card. All right, so you kind of made a decision, Leo. You have made a decision. Red wheels of intention have been set. The armor's on, the visor's down, and you're moving forward with it. You're moving forward with this idea that you have. And, you know, the armor's on. You're not speaking to anybody. And don't, because, you know, they won't agree with whatever your decision is. People like to knock, and they like to put your ideas down and say, oh, that will never work, or that's crazy, or things like that. So that's why he's got his armor on. You don't tell anybody. You just know what you want. You go get it. Yeah, you go get it, Leo. You get to release some thought patterns. Go after what you want. You know, you're already in the chariot. You're gassed up already, and you're on the road. You know, if you're not physically, mentally, you are. And that's a beautiful outcome for this reading, Leo. And I think you're heading off to a Queen of Cups. That's what I think. Okay, that's what I think. Look at that, Leo. Beautiful. All right, that's beautiful, Leo. That's a great reading. I'd like to conclude with an animal spirit card. Let's see what pops out. For Leo. We have Parrot Spirit. Watch your words. Where's that Chariot card? Watch your words, Leo. You know, don't, like I just said, don't tell people what your ideas are, because they'll knock it. They'll put you down for it. Watch your words. Is that not beautiful? I just said that. That's why the visor's down. Don't tell anybody anything, especially anybody. Right? Watch what you say, Leo. All right? You know, they'll want to trip you up. You know, that's how human nature is. Most of them. Right? All right. Watch your words, Leo, and be smart about it. But of course you will, because you've got this card internally. You are watching your words. Highly intelligent. You're watching your words. All right, Leo, that was a beautiful reading. I love it. Okay, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you next time.